What if I told you there are psychological techniques so powerful, so subtle, that they can make anyone miss you when you're gone, remember your words for days, and crave being around you? Imagine walking into a room, barely speaking, and still becoming the center of attention. Or finishing a casual conversation, and someone can't stop thinking about what you said, about how you made them feel, and wondering when they'll see you again. In a world drowning in noise, filled with people screaming for attention, becoming someone who lives rent-free in people's minds is rare and incredibly valuable. But today, you're going to learn how to become that person. Not by pretending to be someone you're not with sleazy manipulation, just by using deep psychological triggers that have influenced people for centuries. These are real strategies used by world-class speakers, magnetic leaders, and people who change the entire atmosphere just by walking into a room. But listen carefully, this is not a game. These are powerful tools. If used poorly, they can backfire. But mastered with intention, you'll become unforgettable. And by the end of this video, you'll have the ability to leave an emotional mark on anyone. So stick with me until the end, because the final technique is absolutely insane. Most people think that to be admired, they need to seem flawless. But the human brain doesn't latch onto perfection. It latches onto contrast, on what's unexpected, on what feels real. This is where the imperfect contrast technique comes in. Instead of only showing your wins, you reveal a real vulnerability, then share your strength. Picture this. Someone asks what you do. Instead of listing awards or success stories, you say, "Honestly, I failed a lot before figuring things out." Then you talk about your breakthrough. That contrast hooks attention. It creates connection. It makes you human. And that's what makes your success shine even brighter. The brain remembers what breaks patterns. This is backed by science. This one is almost invisible, but insanely effective. It's about reflecting someone's energy and emotions, but with a slight delay. Step 1, observe. Notice their body language, tone, rhythm. Step 2, after a minute or two, begin subtly aligning your energy with theirs. Step 3, when they express emotion, pause, don't jump in, let the moment breathe. Then echo their emotion using your own words. Someone says, "I've been so exhausted lately." Most people rush to give advice, not you. You pause, then say, "That feeling of being mentally drained, yeah, I felt that too. It's heavy." That pause makes people feel seen, deeply seen, and that builds real connection. Here's a truth no one talks about. Desire doesn't grow in presence, it grows in absence. When you're always around, always responding fast, always available, you become predictable, and predictability kills curiosity. So after a deep conversation, after a shared moment of laughter or intensity, don't keep talking. Go silent, not forever, just long enough for your absence to echo in their mind. No texts, no check-ins, just space. You're giving them something most people never do, the chance to miss you. The human brain constantly builds associations between feelings, phrases, sounds, and people. So why not use that? Create an emotional anchor, a phrase, gesture, or vibe that you always use during inspiring or meaningful moments. Maybe you often say, "You know what I love about this moment?" right before saying something funny or wise. Over time, that phrase becomes linked to the emotion you create, and one day they hear it again, even from someone else, and boom, their brain pulls up a memory of you. You planted a seed, you became unforgettable. This is the most powerful one, because if done right, it doesn't just influence the present, it puts you into someone's future. It's called future pacing, used in therapy, sales, leadership, and yes, attraction. In a conversation, casually describe something beautiful or exciting you could do together in the future. Say something like, "Imagine a weekend just disappearing into the mountains. No signal, just peace." What did you just do? You inserted yourself into their imagined future. And here's the secret. The brain doesn't clearly separate fantasy from reality. Now, you're not just someone they met. You're part of their vision, their dream, their long-term memory. These aren't gimmicks. They're high-level tools, emotional keys to places most people never reach. Apply one at a time, practice, master them. And remember, real influence doesn't shout, it whispers. Now listen carefully. This isn't just another channel on the internet. It's where true influence is built. So if you're serious about becoming magnetic, about mastering your mind and presence, subscribe now or keep being invisible. The choice is yours.